Well, good afternoon, everybody. Rob Stemple here, and going to do part 2 of my taking you into the nursing home with me series. I hope that you can enjoy this. As I said before on a previous video, usually I do 20-25 minutes on a keyboard or piano, whatever they have at the facility. And by that point in time, usually my left shoulder is tired of everything. A lot of times the pianos and benches don't quite line up right, and I'm reaching and stretching, and that bothers my shoulders because of the FSHD. So I switched off to the accordion, and gives those muscles a little bit of break while I use my left arm for a little bit of exercise, with the bellows going back and forth. So all works out pretty well. And so that's what we're going to do today, is the second part, about 20 minutes or so on the accordion. And I do a variety. I know people see the accordion and immediately think of polkas, but it's really a much more versatile instrument than that, and they use it for a lot of different styles of music around the world. And Zydeco down in Louisiana, of course, in Irish music, and a few other kinds of music too as well. So anyway, so we're going to start with a couple of kind of Irish kind of songs, and then we'll go out and see where we go from there, okay? Everybody sing with me on this one. My party lights over the ocean, my party lights over the sea, my party lights over the ocean, so bring back my party to me. Bring back, oh bring back, my party to me. Bring back, oh bring back, my party to me. One more time. And staying in that Irish, well, this is kind of Irish-American fare. How about this guy? Sorry about that door clunk there. Got a little bit of a breeze blowing in Shanksville today. I've got the windows opened up. Hopefully that's not going to happen again for us. But we're going to stick in the Irish-American sort of stuff. When Irish rose, my Irish rose, the sweetest all right, so yeah, those are some Irish favorites that are good old tunes for singing along with. A couple of American favorites that I do find people enjoy as well. So, how about we try the one about the bicycle built for two? You guys don't know that one, right? There's a second verse to this. It's actually Daisy's response to young Michael on his request for matrimony. Here we go. I'm not crazy for the love of you. If you can't afford carry, all right, for sure, huh? That's a good old song. Yeah, you know what? I do get a lot of requests for this one too, and actually, this song also makes an appearance on my personalized tapes I do for kids. But it's called "She'll Be Coming Around the Mountains," an American folk tunes from way back when. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be driving 6 miles when she comes. She'll be driving 6 miles when she comes. She'll be driving 6 miles. She'll be driving 6 miles. She'll be driving 6 miles when she comes. And look on my potato when she comes. Yeah, look on my potato when she comes. Oh, we'll come out of the look on my potato when she comes. And we'll kill that old red rooster when she comes. Oh, kill the old red rooster when she comes. Oh, kill that old red rooster 'cause he don't do what he used to. Kill the old red rooster when she comes. And all the chicken dumplings when she comes. Yum, yum. All the chicken dumplings when she comes. Oh, well, all the chicken dumplings. Well, all the chicken dumplings. All the chicken dumplings when she comes. And she like to sleep with grandma when she comes. She's just sleeping with grandma when she comes. Oh, she like to sleep with grandma. She like to sleep with grandma. Yes, she like to sleep with grandma when she comes. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. She'll be wearing pink pajamas. She'll be wearing pink pajamas. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. She'll be coming around when she comes. She'll be coming around when she comes. She'll be coming around when she'll be coming around when she'll be coming around when she comes. She'll be coming around when she'll be coming around. She'll be coming around when she comes. Yee-haw! All right, so there's a series of motions that you do with that song that some of the places I play, they know all the motions and they do all the gestures and make all the sound effects, and they just have a really good time with that one. So we're going to stick in the old American folk song genre. called Skip to My Lou, My Darling. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my Lou, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Oh, flies in the bottom, shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the bottom, shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the bottom, shoe, fly shoe. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Oh yeah. Oh, little red wagon painted blue. Little red wagon painted blue. Little red wagon painted blue. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Well, I gotta get this pretty of yarn. I gotta get this pretty of yarn. I gotta get this pretty of yarn. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Skip to my Lou, my darling. All right, so that's a good old song. I always like to throw, I know, a couple of unusual songs in that maybe don't really fit any genre in particular, but this is a show tune that it's from the movie, of course, The Sound of Music. And I do remember watching and waiting in line around the corner at the Manus Theater in Jeanette, PA, somewhere around, I don't know when that was, 63 or 64, to watch that movie. Great movie, though. This is called Edelweiss. And if you know it, sing along. Ready? Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning he's calling. Look up to me, must the way you do. Go forever. Forever now. Sing with me now. What's the story you do? Let go, let go forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, just Edelweiss, Edelweiss, just it's called the Stone Wall. So I like happy songs. Waltzes are kind of happy tunes. I mean, you feel like swaying back and forth a little bit. I got to kind of watch that because my balance issues are pretty significant. If I get swaying too much, I'm going to end up falling off the chair. So you guys can hopefully sway while you're listening. And I just want to. I do like to play happy music, and there's a great song from a Disney classic way back when called "The Song of the South." That kind of fits that mold. It's called Zip-a-dee-doo-dah. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey, my oh my, what a wonderful day. My sunshine in my day. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey, Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual, everything's satisfaction. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey, oh my, what a wonderful day. My sunshine in my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity, I play one now. Mr. Bluebird's on the shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual, everything's satisfaction. Zippity-doo-dah. Zippity-hey, oh my, what a wonderful day. My sunshine in my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey. Okay. All right. So, when you do the accordion, you do have to play a polka or two. So, I'm going to do a little medley for you that starts off with Happy Wanderer, and then we're going to wander into Wooden Heart, and then a little bit of Lichtensteiner, and then finish up a little Disney. So, all right. I love along that and as I walk, I always sing right upset on my back. Pa-da-dee, pa-da-da, pa-da-dee, pa-da-da, pa-da-dee, pa-da-da, right upset on my back. You say I love you, you know that it's true. Baby, I love you, but I don't have goodbye, you know that I would cry. Baby, I would cry, 'cause I don't know how to live. This heart of mine is yours. It's very soft. Treat me right, treat me good, treat me like you really should. I'm not saying I do all right. Okay, Disney fans, join in with me. Here we go. The oceans are wide, it's a small world of your all. Everybody now ready? It's a small world to all. It's a small world to all. It's a small world to all. It's a small, small world. All right, so just going to do one more polka for you. I always like to do a couple of polkas, and so let's do America's Favorite. me to sing. Hello. All right, and that's the end of the polkas. And the other thing I like to do, and I get, as I said on the previous video, I do get a lot of requests to do hymns, and I do have a couple that I love to do on the accordion. This is one that I love to do this on the accordion. I think it harkens back to the days, at least in Somerset County, there were a lot of churches up until the 1930s that were still using pump organs, playing with your feet. That's a bellows kind of deal. You pump the air through it, and just like this bellows here. And I think those old pump organs sounded a little bit just like this. Last verse, 10,000 years. All right, just one last one on the accordion, and we're going to end the set with this little light of mine. And if I'm trying to do anything at all with these videos on Facebook and YouTube, it's probably just to kind of keep the light shining. I love to play music, but music just at home by yourself is kind of, not much point to that. It is enjoyable, but just not the same as getting music out there and sharing it with people. So this is this little light of mine. Hide it under a bush, no, I'm gonna let shine. Light it on the bush and love, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, let's sit the illuminate down, let it shine. Let's sit the illuminate down, let it shine. Oh, let's sit the illuminate down, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine till Jesus comes. Let it shine till Jesus comes, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine till Jesus comes, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine till Jesus comes, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Shine one more time, just a light, just a light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, just a light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, just a light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All right, guys, so my challenge to everybody out there is to keep your light shining. I know it's kind of tough right now. We're only connected with folks on Zoom or over the phone or through a storm door or something. We're trying to keep our distance and all that stuff, but we can still let our light shine out to them. And so anyways, thanks very much for tuning in to part 2 of this nursing home visit with me. And in the next 3 days, I'll be doing part 3, which will be back on the keyboard. Usually when I do my third act, so to speak, and I go back to the keyboard, and that's usually when I kind of rip things open just a little bit. We do a little bit of rock and roll, play some up-tempo songs. I always like to keep things nice and light and positive when I'm playing out about. So all the songs are kind of in that vein. So anyways, you take care, and God bless all, and we will catch you the next time, okay? Bye-bye.